What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to another video. So as you probably know, the new Dust 2 is out, the one that Valve has been promising for a while, and I gotta say it looks pretty nice, but there are a couple of major changes and then a bunch of minor changes. Now unfortunately, these major and minor changes mess up all of the smokes that we used to know. So today I've got a smoke guide for you. I'm giving you 8 smokes that I'm going to show you, and these will help you take the site and be awesome. Starting off with a super simple smoke for the CT. Super simple smoke. I love the alliteration. Super simple smoke for the CTs. This one's going to allow you to push lower tons without being seen by anyone who might be opping up there in T-spawn. So what you're going to do is you're going to come out of T-spawn, move right behind this box, and take aim at this corner in the wall right here. You're going to aim right there and you're going to jump throw just like this. It's not picky. You don't need a keybind for this one. And let's see where this one lands. Lands right there. Boom, you can move into lower tons. No one saw you. You're a ninja. Awesome. Let's move on to smoke number 2. So in the original Dust 2, there was this awesome smoke that everybody used to use where you would smoke box just like this, and you would be able to push up cat without being seen by anyone in the CT mid area over there. Now, unfortunately, that smoke was completely based off shadows and where they were. You'd stand in a location, you'd aim up, and you'd throw it at the antennas like that. But the shadows are completely changed in this new map, so we need another smoke. I was about to say, if that landed, I'd freak out. Anyways, let's go. So for this cat smoke, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking at these little creases in the concrete. You're going to look for the farthest up light one. So for instance, this one's light right here. This one's dark. This one's dark. You can see there's kind of a boldness to these ones. So you're looking for the farthest light one. You can also tell because this is the one before it goes on the ramp like that. So you're going to stand in the middle of this light one just like this. And you're going to aim up at this second leftmost antenna right here. Now imagine if I made a box between these two lines. Just a box right here. Aim in the middle of that box and throw. Let's see where this one lands. It's going to bounce a couple times, go onto box, and perfect. You can push up cat without being seen by anyone there. All you got to worry about is the dude cat. Moving on to smoke number 3. Another very common smoke that people would use in the original Dust 2 is one where they'd throw like that, and it would basically bounce and land right there. Now, the one I just did was kind of improvised. It doesn't work very well. I've got one that will work a little bit more. I've got one a little bit better. All you've got to do is a little bit of planning and setup. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to basically be lining ourselves up with this line right here. So you can see it's like I'm going right through the line just like that. We're lining ourselves up with it. One way you can line yourself up perfectly is go with this brick, like this specific brick right here. You can tell because it's the last brick this way. So like there's bricks, 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 brick, no more bricks. It's that last brick. So line yourself up on the corner of this brick right here and you're perfectly aligned with that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our smoke grenade and we're going to imagine if there's a rectangle right here between this top corner right here and this this edge of the light. We're going to imagine there's a rectangle right here. We're going to aim our smoke right in this area. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to do this really slowly, we're going to push forward, like we're going to run forward, and once we pass this point right here, this bar, we're going to throw. Now let me show you what that looks like in normal speed. We're going to aim on this bricks corner right here. We're going to aim at the top right of this rectangle that we imagined. We're going to run forward and throw just right when it passes that area. The smoke is going to go and bounce perfectly in the middle of this. Now there might be a small little gap right here where someone who's Kenny S can off you, but just like jump past it or something and you'll be fine. So that one was a bit confusing. Let me do it one more time while explaining what I'm doing. So I'm pushing A doors right here. Push out A doors, go past this barrel, find the brick. This is the brick. It's darker than the rest of them and it's the last one on this side. We're going to line ourselves up with the corner of that brick. We can also notice that we're perfectly in line with this. We're going to aim in the imaginary rectangle that we've made between the lamppost and the top corner right here. Top right of that imaginary rectangle. Run forward, throw as soon as we pass this little line right here. Smoke's going to bounce and right there. Now let's do it as if we're pushing. We want to go as fast as we can because our teammate's going, or our team's going, and we want to do it super fast. So we take out our smoke right here. We run over to the line right there. You don't need to be perfect. Aim at the top corner, run and throw just like that. Smoke's going to bounce right in the spot, and it's smoked right before you run over. Awesome, you're on A site without anyone noticing. Good smoke. Let's move on to number 4. Smokes number 4, 5, and 6 deal with B site, specifically if you're a CT trying to retake B site, because unfortunately, while it does look much prettier in tons, you still can't throw a grenade through here. Actually, let's see if... Yeah, you still can't throw a grenade through here. So these 3 smokes are going to deal with CTs who are trying to retake B site, or Ts who are trying to push B site from mid. So this first smoke is going to smoke off plat right here. This is a place where people like to hide because they can see both areas where people, or all 3 areas where people might come from. So this area is going to smoke, or this smoke is going to this smoke is going to smoke off plat so that no one can see from there. What you're going to do is you're going to go into this corner, not this corner, this corner, the backmost one to CT. You're going to go into this corner and look for this white splotch on the wall right here. It used to be very easy because there was a big B on the wall, but unfortunately that's gone. So we're looking at this splotch right here. Look at the top of that white splotch. You're going to aim and you're going to jump throw. You're going to aim and you're going to jump throw. There we go. That one worked a little bit better. Smoke's going to bounce and it's going to completely smoke off plat. Now imagine if you're a dude in plat. I mean, you're still here, but there's smoke. You can't see anything. You can't even see over there. You're in trouble. Another place that people love to hide while defending B site is over in tons right here. They'll plant the bomb and they'll just watch it right here. So it's good to smoke this area off. That's what our next smoke is going to be dealing with. What we're going to do for that one is we're going to look for this corner right here. We're going to run into that corner. It might be a little tricky because depending on how fast you go, you might run straight through that, or you might like get stopped by it. So we want to go into this corner. Hang on. This corner. It'll stop you. If you're aiming at the wall like this, the corner will stop you. Now, if you're not aiming at the wall like that, it might not stop you and you'll keep going. So aim at the wall and run into that corner. Okay, I'm in the corner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and look at these little rivets on the door. What we're going to do is look at this bottom row. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, jump throw. Just like that. So 1, 2, did that work? Yeah, that worked. Okay. It's a little bit weird on the, like, through the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump throw. Boom, now they can't hide in tons. If they hide on this edge right here, they're at a severe disadvantage because they can't see you. And if they hide in tons, they literally just can't do anything. All right, our final smoke is a very simple one, but also a very important one. People love to hide behind car after they've planted bomb because they can crouch and then just shoot you like this. So what we're going to be doing is smoking it. Unfortunately, car has a little bit more space than it used to on the original Dust 2. So one smoke won't really cut it to smoke off all of car. That's probably the best that you can hope for in terms of where your smoke lands. So it's not perfect. Definitely, but it's by no means perfect, but it'll still allow you to push in through door without being seen by the person in car. So what we're going to be doing for this smoke is something a bit different than most smokes. The original smoke for Dust 2 to smoke car was something like you stand here, you aim up at a pole that was like right there, and you throw. But that pole is no longer there, so it can't serve as a reference point. So the best smoke that I've come up with is, you're going to laugh at this one, but first of all, you have to know how to right-click smoke. So if you hold right-click and smoke, it does like a small little wimpy throw. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for this little white circle right here. We're going to be aiming up at door and throwing while right-clicking. Like I said, it's very simplistic, but what it's going to do is it's going to drop a smoke right there. You can push in without being hit by car, and you can go in. That's probably the best that I can hope for with a car smoke, because there's no reference point to kind of land the smoke there. Anyways, if you liked any of those smokes, or if you think they're going to be useful, comment down below, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.